But we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
There's only one that can do what Caitlin Clark did. Bring all those eyes. For pure basketball purists, there's nobody like
Caitlin Clark has made WNBA history once again. Just when it seemed like her record-breaking season couldn't get any more remarkable, she accomplished another milestone that no player has achieved in recent memory. Once again, Clark has rewritten the history books, proving why she's one of the biggest stars in basketball today.
To the court, she just swept all the Global Athlete of the Year awards. From Time's Athlete of the Year to more recently, SBJ's Business Athlete of the Year and the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year.
From being named Time Athlete of the Year to earning Sports Business Journal's Business Athlete of the Year and the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year, Caitlin Clark continues to collect major honors. But while many are celebrating her success, not everyone shares the excitement. Angel Reese has openly questioned whether Clark truly deserved all of the recognition, adding even more fuel to an already heated debate.
It's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22.
Can you believe how much attention this story has generated? What started as another award announcement has grown into one of the biggest talking points in women's basketball. Fans continue to debate the so-called Clark-Reese rivalry, but many believe the competition exists more in public discussion than on the court. While one player lets her performances speak for themselves, the other continues to keep the conversation alive.
Well, the other star, let's just say she's too busy on TikTok.
Yeah. What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was like, when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. Like, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And like, oh,
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things.
We're about to dive into a story that's sending shockwaves throughout the basketball world. It has everything: historic achievements, fierce competition, emotional reactions, and non-stop headlines. At the center of it all is Caitlin Clark, whose incredible talent and relentless determination continue to redefine what's possible in the WNBA.
This is hilarious antics. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Ready to see how it all unravels? Let's break it down and explore why Clark's recent haul has everyone talking.
Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
Now let's take a closer look at Clark's unforgettable season and why she has received so many prestigious awards. What she accomplished wasn't simply an outstanding rookie campaign, it completely changed expectations for what a first-year player could achieve. If you're wondering how she managed to accomplish all of this, you're about to find out.
Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark, but a member of the Chicago Sky, the national title winner at LSU, and she talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
Much of the conversation surrounding Clark has involved Chicago Sky star and former LSU national champion Angel Reese, who has spoken publicly about how the attention surrounding their careers began. But while the headlines focused on the rivalry, Clark continued making history. She didn't just break records, she shattered them. Incredibly, Clark finished the season having set 62 different records. That's not 1 or 2 milestones, it's 62, a level of dominance that places her in a category all by herself.
My expectation is to be one of the best players in the world one day. I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
Clark's impact wasn't limited to impressive statistics. Her outstanding performances translated directly into wins for the Indiana Fever. Thanks in large part to her leadership and playmaking, the franchise secured its first playoff appearance in nearly a decade. She didn't simply elevate her own game, she helped transform an entire organization into a legitimate contender once again.
History for the Fever rookie!
At this point, continue to be myself, and I think a lot of good will come from that.
Her influence extends far beyond the basketball court. During Clark's rookie season, WNBA merchandise sales reportedly increased by an astonishing 500%, reflecting the enormous excitement she generated across the league. Attendance reached new heights, television ratings surged, and millions of new fans began following women's basketball. Clark's arrival didn't just benefit one team, it helped elevate the profile of the entire WNBA like never before.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon.
Even sports economists are sitting up and taking notice. Thayer Lavielle, a leading expert, called Clark a lightning rod for women's basketball. She's not wrong. Clark's influence has become so monumental that people are likening her to Michael Jordan in terms of revolutionizing the game's popularity.
Now let's look at the numbers because they're nothing short of incredible. Clark's rookie season is estimated to have generated nearly $36 million in economic impact for the city of Indianapolis alone. That's the kind of influence that extends far.
Now look at this the way I did with Michael Jordan. Now, she's not the Michael Jordan of her sport as far as athleticism, playing, dominating. But A'ja Wilson is the best player in the game. Not even a debate. But I'm talking about value now. Value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the number one pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attach to.
Although Clark's long list of awards may seem like the natural result of an incredible season, the journey wasn't without controversy. Throughout the year, one name remained closely connected to hers, Angel Reese. Their careers became linked in the eyes of fans and the media, creating one of the most talked about storylines of the season.
Talking about value, Michael Jordan was the most valuable player every single year because of what he meant to his team and what he meant to the league. And, oh, by the way, winning 6 titles. Can't argue with that. Caitlin Clark may not win titles. Las Vegas is still a great team. But the fact that she's doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league.
From the very beginning, the media framed Clark and Reese as rivals battling for rookie supremacy. Every game, every statistic, and every achievement fueled comparisons between the two. It seemed like the perfect sports storyline, but as the season progressed, many began to wonder whether the competition was truly as close as the headline suggested or if the rivalry had been exaggerated for attention.
A rookie who had the basketball world buzzing. The media framed their so-called rivalry as the ultimate showdown. A battle for the ages that had fans glued to every game. But how close was this competition really?
Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
As the season came to a close, the outcome became difficult to dispute. Caitlin Clark earned WNBA Rookie of the Year honors and secured a place on the first team All-WNBA, achievements that highlighted just how remarkable her season had been. Reese publicly questioned those decisions, expressing her disagreement and adding even more controversy to the conversation. Her comments quickly divided fans, creating heated debates across social media and sports shows alike.
Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark is saying Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron. And I shouldn't have to point out that Angel Reese is actually a poor defender.
Looking beyond the awards and the headlines, Clark's greatest strength is her relentless pursuit of excellence. She isn't focused on creating rivalries or winning popularity contests. Her priority has always been improving her game and helping her team succeed. Through her remarkable performances, she's inspired a new generation of fans and brought unprecedented attention to women's basketball around the world.
Attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
At the same time, there's no denying that both Clark and Reese have helped generate enormous interest in the WNBA. Whether through elite performances, passionate fan discussions, or constant media attention, they've become two of the league's biggest storylines. Their matchups consistently attract record-breaking.
I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this? I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed full court, touchdown pass kind of passing, the likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.